Let me ask you a question. How would your life be different if the next time you ran into a major obstacle, you had the following mindset? I'll go over you. I'll go under you. I'll go through you. If there's a lock on you, I will pick it. And if nothing else, I will drip sweat on you until I erode you so I can move forward if need be. Now, with that attitude, question to you is this. How successful do you think you would be if you could adopt it? We call this persistence, and of course, persistence is the key to success. It's been said most of winning is showing up, and that sounds really easy, just show up consistently. But that's way harder than you think. Showing up day in and day out, that's tough. When you can do it with a headache and a heartbreak, that's when you know you can finally win. That's persistence. There's a lot of literature on persistence, but I think a key element that's left out of most of the conversation is this concept of self-compassion. See, with self-compassion, if you feel worthy of the result, then the battle's already half won. If you have this compassion, then when you suffer the wounds of a setback, those wounds will heal much quicker. And without compassion, here's what happens. You tend up either hating yourself, you say, I suck at everything, or you blame the environment. Things never work out for me. So how do we deal with that? Well, one thing that helped me was planning ahead for my disappointments. I know I will be disappointed, and so therefore when it shows up, I can look at it and say, hey, there you are. I was wondering when you were gonna come through. Versus if I'm not planning for it, it's always like, why did this have to happen to me right now? So the game changer for me was this. How can I acknowledge my thoughts and feelings without attaching a story or judgment to it? It's not, I didn't close the deal and now I'm pissed because I could have done much better. What's wrong with me? That's a thought plus a judgment. Instead, it's, I feel pissed because I didn't close the sale. And then you move on. You don't have to rationalize it, reason why it, you don't have to judge it, and you just keep moving forward. The mental picture I have is this. With judgment, it's like allowing fear to drive the car. And without judgment, I still have my fear, but it's seat belted in the passenger seat. If you're watching this video right now, here's what I know about you. You're incredibly persistent. There are a couple million ways you could have and probably should have died by now, but somehow that stubborn little ticker of a heart of yours, it kept beating and beating and beating. So you're persistent. It's not a matter of lack or inability of a certain character trait. Persistence is an emotional state, and it's available for you to tap into at any time. And self-compassion, for me, is the key to unlocking it. So 2 thoughts for you as we wrap. Thought number 1, talent is optional. Tenacity is not. And here's the second thought. Next time you hear the phrase, the sky is the limit, think to yourself, hardly.